Hey guys, I have a food haul. I went to Trader Joe's and I went to BJ's. So I'm going to show you guys what my favorites are from both stores. And I'm going to also show you guys what I bought. Some of these things in here you're going to notice are not low carb. And they are actually not for me. They are for my children. I have 4 little ones at home, ages 12, 11, 9, and 6. So these are some of their favorites as well. So let's start over here. This is going to be Trader Joe's. So I always get my son these organic mini peanut butter crackers and also the organic mini cheese crackers. These are just 2 of his favorites that he likes. He's on the autism spectrum and there are certain things that he does not eat. But because he eats these and they're organic and they have good ingredients, I am happy to buy them. I got a log of the goat cheese that I like to put on. My husband's actually going to use this one probably for his wraps that he makes, and I'll show you those. We got those as well. But I use this. I can put it in with some sausage or some pork or something when I'm putting it in the oven with vegetables on a sheet pan meal. I'll use that. This is my favorite soap. I buy this at Trader Joe's. It just smells good. I've been using it now for about 4 to 5 years. This is the only one that I use. I use this, and then I use the lemon verbena that they have there. And I always get this at Trader Joe's along with a lavender soap scrub that is there. It's like a salt scrub. These are some of my favorite sardines. I do like them in olive oil. I know some people say to have them in water, but I really enjoy them in the olive oil. They just, I don't know, they taste better to me. They don't taste so blah. Then, of course, my favorite from Trader Joe's. This is my favorite bacon ever. It is the uncured dry rub sliced bacon. There's no nitrates, no nitrites. It's just really a good bacon. Here's the stats on the back. So for 2 strips, it's only 60 calories. It's got 3 grams of fat and 4 protein. So I picked up 3 of these, possibly 4. I might have stuck one in the refrigerator. I believe I did get 4. Then I got these beef short ribs. I've had these once before. Everything that I get, for the most part, is usually fully cooked or easy to cook because I have such a large family, and it's just easier when we're trying to put some meal on the table, or easier if I'm going to be, you know, getting myself something to eat. So these are the beef short ribs. They are really delicious. I've had them before, as I said. So 3 ounces, 190 calories, 14 fat, 0 carbs, and 14 protein. This is a really good source of protein. I also get their fully cooked pork belly. I like to slice this up, and I like to brown it in a frying pan and crisp it up. You can also crisp it up in the oven. And so the stats for this is 3 ounces is 240 calories, 21 fat, no carbs, of course, and 13 protein. That's another thing that I really like. It's very simple, but it tastes delicious. These are more crackers for my son. These are the rocket crackers. They kind of simulate the goldfish. But I do like Trader Joe's because they really do have the best ingredients. Like, you're not really going to find a bunch of junk. You don't find any kind of the dyes that kids really shouldn't have, especially if you have ADD or ADHD. I also picked up this flank steak. I really do enjoy a good steak. Sunday evening when my husband got home from his deployment, we had a really good piece of steak and some cod, and it just hit the spot. And so I picked this up to make for a future meal. I also enjoy shrimp. I know I've shown you guys how I cook shrimp. I'm actually going to be cooking these up. I boil them in vinegar, and I put a couple of bay leaves in there. You just boil them for really like 5 to 7 minutes. Take them out. Let them get put into a ice bath, and these are phenomenal. They have amazing stats. These are like something if you're needing to get like low calories but high protein and you don't really care about the fat, the seafood is really where it's at. So for 4 ounces, it's 70 calories, of course, no fat, no carbs, no sugar, and it's got 17 grams of protein. So those hit the spot with me a lot. These are pumpkin seeds. My husband actually got these to add to his keto cereal. It will add just some good flavor to his cereal when he's in the mood to have cereal. These I picked up at Trader Joe's. Guys, these are pretty good wraps. You can put them in the microwave. You can fry them in a pan. But there is only 3 net carbs in each one of these. And it just makes for, you know, 1 or 2 of these and you're full for sure. I did also pick these up at Trader Joe's because I've heard so many people talk about them. You know, I don't think that they're like necessarily the greatest. You know, it's made out of jicama. Jicama are great. It's sort of like an apple. The stats on the back. So 2 wraps is 15 calories. There's 3 carbs, but 2 are fiber. So it's 1 net carb and 0 protein. So, I mean, it's a good alternative. But when you have things like this or so many other different, actually, I'll just show you. I got these at BJ's. My husband got these, and he gets these Mission Carb Balance. These are huge. Here's my hand, and, I mean, it's not even in the middle. I mean, there's still a huge amount left. And these are only 5 net carbs. These for half of 1, which is a pretty good amount on these Joseph's. It's 6 net carbs. So let me show you that later because that's the separate BJ's order. So these I actually got from Trader Joe's as well. They're smoked and Dewy chicken sausage. Again, fully cooked. I love to fry these up, make them a little crisp, and then put them in the oven. I mean, put them in the refrigerator for when I want some. But these are, 1 link is 160 calories, 7 fat, 1 net carb, and 20 grams of protein. Now, when you guys are looking for like a chicken sausage or something, any kind of a sausage, you do want to pay attention to the nutrition facts if you care about carbs, because I saw a couple of these that looked like they were just made out of like pesto or mozzarella, but when I flipped them over, they were like 9 carbs for 1 link. So I never buy it if it's over maybe 1 to 2 total max, but I very rarely will have one of these if it's more than 1 net carb. These are Brussels sprouts. I'm actually going to be having these roasted in the oven when my husband is going to render our beef fat. I love to cook these in the oven in beef fat. They're just delicious. I just put salt, pepper, a couple of little spices in that, and that is to die for. These are also for my son. I'm sure the other kids will have them, but these are basically Trader Joe's Nutrigrain bars. But of course, just like all the other stuff at Trader Joe's, and why I really like to go there, is there are no dyes. So they use, you know, just simple ingredients. You know, the stats, obviously this is for kids. I would never eat this. I've never had one of those in my life. And so I'm not starting now. I got some Almond Breeze unsweetened almond milk. That is if I feel like having some keto cereal, that, you know, the Wonderworks brand that's out on the market. And it's also when I make Nicole Burgess's queso. I make that weekly. I have really been enjoying that a lot. So I have the almond milk for that. Then these Power Crunch bars, now I'm going to tell you, they are not the best stats, but this is my treat, like maybe 1 every 3 or 4 days. But it has 220 calories, 13 fat. It does have 11 carbs, and it has 14 protein. But that's really, like I said, just an occasional treat. And then this was on sale, and I really just wanted to add it to some of my veggies. And it's shaved Parmesan Romano and Asiago cheese. Stats, of course, cheese is amazing. 1 tablespoon is 20 calories, 1.5 fat, of course, no carbs, and 1 protein. It's just something kind of add to the side. I also bought some organic blackberries and organic raspberries. Those are my kids' favorite. They love all the berries. And if you guys didn't know, berries are actually the fruit that has the less sugar and is the best whether you're on a ketogenic diet or low carb. I picked up some more of the Silk almond milk. It has no sugar and it's unsweetened. My husband will use that for his milk for his cereal. Then, of course, I bought this for the kiddos. They're just those humongous chocolate chip cookies. I think they're basically in comparison to the Costco ones as well. Then I bought, of course, I showed you guys the Joseph spread. I showed you the carb balance. Then over here, this is, I should have said that, from these cookies over and the almond milk over is now BJ's. So these are BJ's brand here is Wellesley Farm. This is the tomato, basil, and mozzarella chicken sausage. The same thing, fully cooked. So convenient. One link is 150 calories, 9 fat, 1 carb, and 16 grams of protein. And after I have one of these, I am satisfied. It is really a pretty thick and substantial link. We were out of cumin, so we got some ground cumin. Of course, we have to have some mayo. My husband likes to dip things in mayo for his ketogenic lifestyle. Then Trader Joe's has the pasture-raised large brown eggs. We have about a dozen left. I picked up 2 more because I know my husband's going to be making some kind of a dinner for himself with eggs. Then we're going to come over here and we got some of this chorizo. And this was actually a pretty good deal because we got a lot of it. And this is like 3 pounds of it, and it was $15.37. So not bad at all. This is the milk that I buy for the kids. Anything that is 100% grass-fed, organic, whole milk. So this is what my kids, if they have cereal, they don't eat cereal very often, but if they do, this is the milk that I get. I always get them 100% grass-fed, whole milk. This is what my husband's going to have in his coffee. Of course, I got the cheese, Baby Bells. Those are good for an occasional treat, but normally it's for my son to have with his peanut butter and jelly every single day. We also, from Trader Joe's, which it's on the wrong pile, but we did get these diced and fire roasted green chili tomatoes and then crushed tomato sauce. My husband's actually going to make me something with this, with eggs. I forgot the name of it. Shakshuka, he says. So that's what he's going to make me. I'm going to try it for the first time within the next couple of days. Bread is for my son's peanut butter and jelly. He's really the only one that eats bread in here. My oldest daughter will have bread on occasion if she is having a toast with butter before school. Other than that, we don't really have bread here. And then I did get this Berkeley Jensen paper towels because, of course, we're in the middle of a pandemic and we can never get paper towels when we need them. So this is all of our haul. I also did get 2 6-packs, so 12 gallons of spring water. So from here over to about here with the berries in there, that was $187. And then from here over with the paper towels and with the water, I said that was $107. So that was my haul today. I hope that you guys find some deals in your own area. I love my Trader Joe's and BJ's I like as well. And that will do it for today.